Hello, my children. Today I am here to talk a little bit of the culture in our country, Nigeria. Nigeria is a great country. First of all, I will tell you my name. You want to know my name, don't you? Well, my name is Emmanuel Owosu. But for you young people of our country, Nigeria, the ones that have a respect, they call me Mazi Emmanuel. Mazi M-A-Z-O-I. Mazi Emmanuel. I am here today to tell you a little bit of Nigerian culture and beliefs and the background of everything Nigerian. Nigeria, such a great country, that Nigeria. Well, where do I start now? First of all, in Nigeria, most important, respect for your elders. In Nigeria, young people like you, say young people, when they see an elderly person like me, they kneel down. If it's a girl, she will kneel down and greet me and say, "Good morning, sir." If it's a boy, he will lie down on the ground, prostrate, flat on his chest, and say, "Good morning, sir." To me, that is respect. Even if you're older, if I am slightly older than you, say 2-3 years, you still have to address me as sir, because I am a sir after all. Respect is a big thing in Nigerian culture. From a very young age, your parents teach you respect. They teach you how to talk to your elders. And if you don't have respect, you will have a red ash. If you are not respectful, they will beat you until you learn respect. That is that great country, Nigeria. We in Nigeria follow the Bible. We do not spare the rod, so the child is not spoiled. In the Bible, it says, spare the rod and spoil the child. We don't spare the rod. That's why our children don't be spoiled. If they don't be respectful, they get killed. We beat them all over their body until they learn that respect which is needed to survive in Nigeria. Nigeria is, how many years is Nigeria? Nigeria is 50 years old, is it? Well, we got our Independence Day from Britain. They came, they colonized us and taught us how to speak this language that I know so very well. The language we call English. Obodo Yibo. We speak English in Nigeria. So anyway, this brings me to my next question, my next topic of discussion. We have learned a lot of things from the Britons, or the British people as they will call themselves. They came to our country a long time ago, brought us the religion that we so love today called Christianity. Jesus, now you be go. Christianity is the major religion in Nigeria. We believe in God Almighty. We follow everything God Almighty says, and we read the Bible. Anyhow, I just recently returned from a visit to Obodo Yibo Island, they call it. Ireland, if for you that don't know, is a country right beside Britain, the people that colonized us. My children live in Ireland. I went there just recently to visit. I have to tell you, I was marveled at the things I saw in Ireland. My eyes, the things my eyes saw, my mouth cannot speak it out. First of all, that country, I landed in the airport with aeroplane, When I got there and landed down from the aeroplane, I was wearing agbada. It's a traditional outfit of the Yoruba people. It's a dress, it's like a gown up to here. And there is a big hole here when you dress up with it. So I was in this agbada outfit, as I was telling you. I came out of the plane. I did not know the weather was so cold. All the wind, it went inside my body. It went inside here like this. I came down from the plane. It was like I landed in a freezer. I hold myself like this. I ran back into the plane. because that was so cold for me. I could not believe. I just could not believe it. A country can be so cold like this. You can put a chicken meat out in the open. It will freeze. No problem, no problem. Anyway, back to the story. I went back into the aeroplane. I told the people there, God forbid, I am not coming into this freezer. They say, sir, you have to get down from the plane because the flight is over. I said, no. This is too cold for me. I cannot get down from the plane. How will I survive? Anyway, the nice young white lady on the plane provided me with a blanket to cover myself while I go into the airport. As I arrived in the airport, I looked around. It was marvelous, like I just landed in heaven. That place, Ongano, big up. It was marvelous. It was good. Anyway, my children picked me up. We went to the house. The house was fine. In this country, their houses, they put a stone on the wall. Anyway, that is beside the point. The thing I want to talk about now is respect. My children have children now. The grandchildren. I saw those grandchildren. I was like, what? Instead of them to lie down, prostrate, and say hello to their grandfather, I went into the house. The child, he was 5 years old. This is how he greets me. Hello. He wanted to shake my hand. Imagine that for a child to want to shake old man's hand. That is unacceptable. Back to Nigeria talk. In our country, we have loads of different kinds of foods. Every sort of food you look for that can be healthy to your body, it is there. Anyway, we digress. In cultural terms, Nigeria, we have 3 main languages: Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. The Hausa language is the language of the northern people, the people that live in the north of the country. The Yoruba language are the people that live in the south, the southern belt of the country. The Igbo language, that is the greatest of all. That is where I am from. We Eastern people, we are the Igbos. We know everything. Business-wise, we are sharp. You better look twice before you do business with us, because we will swindle you. We are business acumen. Our business acumen is very, very, how they say, level. We are top of the line. Anyway, Yoruba people, they are kind of dark like this. They're black people like this, And some of them have what you call tribal marks on their face. In the ancient times, those tribal marks were a symbol of the part of the town where you are from. Say, in relation to Ireland, let me explain in terms you will understand. If you are from Drogheda, or what do they call that place, Drogheda, the mark on your face will be like this, just 2 lines. If you are from Dolik, you will have the mark like this. If you are from another place, say Dublin or the South, you can have a mark on the forehead or just 3 marks here. What else do you want me to talk about?
Okay,
What a topic.